Hello, welcome to Mrs. Hewitt's Spelling at Home, the Key Stage 2 version, which is word study. So we're going to focus on a root word and you're going to do your word building from your morpheme frame, make those word sums and apply any spelling rules that you need to. And remember, this is really good for practicing your spelling but also building your vocabulary as well. So when you're reading, you're going to understand more words, and also when you're writing, you're perhaps going to use some words that you hadn't thought of before. So your root word today is a bound morpheme because it's not a word by itself. So you need to attach things to it. It is this, okay? So it says fav. It's from the Latin favere, meaning to show kindness to, okay? So we have got there fav as our word. Now, all of our words today, basically, you need to attach this one, the to it. So we've got favour, okay, which is a verb. Obviously, if you favour something, that's a verb in itself. I'm going to pop the morpheme frame up to the screen. You can pause the video and then you need to build your word sums and write as many words as you can. Okay, good luck. Off we go. Okay, so let's build our word sums and let's see how many of these you got yourself, and maybe you even got more than me and spotted some that I have missed, okay? So like I said, we're starting with favour as our main verb here, okay? So it literally means show kindness to. That would come directly from that Latin verb earlier, okay? So favour. We've then got the past tense, so we've added the ed on the end. So we have favoured. So if you did it before, you favoured something before, but you don't now maybe. We've got favourably. So first of all, we can just talk about this word, favourable. And we've got the able there because favour in itself is a whole word. So if you add able to it, it means you are able to favour something. So it's favourable if you look at something in a favourable way. And then favourably, we've got this ably bit again. And remember, this is one of our spelling rules where you don't have able and the ly, they assimilate together. This L and E go, and you get A-B-L-Y, meaning favourably. Okay, but it comes from favourable. Okay, so we've got favourably there. And then if you have favourably, you can also have unfavourably. So un meaning not. This is probably the longest word you're going to get from this grid. We've got unfavourably. Okay, and again that ably at the end with your spelling rule there. Unfavourably. Okay, we've got favourite. Okay, so that is making it a noun with the ite ending on the end. Favourite, the one that you favour. And you can also have favouritism, which is the noun of showing favouritism, means you favour something over the other. And you can see here we've got favourite, okay, and then the ism, but because our suffix here starts with a vowel, we lose that E, so we get favouritism. Interesting here that we have favourite. Quite often, especially lower down the school, we have favourite, literally written favourite, okay, as it sounds. So you must remember it comes from favour, favourite, okay, favourites. That is the word that I want you to be writing when you practice your spellings, because that is the word that you use the most, and that's the word that we see spelt wrongly the most, okay? So please, please practice spelling favourites and make sure you use the word favourite in your sentence that you write in a second. Favourite is the word that you need to take from this, okay? If you really want to test yourself, please get things like unfavourably and think about how you might use that in a sentence as well, because that's going to be the longest word and a bit of a more sophisticated vocabulary. So please could you look favourably on my application is something that you might be writing in a more formal piece, okay, when you're doing your writing. So perhaps use that in your sentence in a minute. Okay, that's all for today. There were more word sums. You had all the different verb endings here. Okay, I didn't do all of them. I didn't do favouring and all things like that. But maybe you did that. That's fine. That's brilliant. It's your turn to now practice your spellings and to write one or two sentences, remembering to make those sentences really good. All the sentence things that you need to get in. Maybe try and write an informal sentence and a formal sentence today. That would be a good thing to practice. So I will leave you to that, and I will see you back tomorrow for another word study session. Okay, bye.